Happy Wednesday evenings all. Now, let me explain my bit of a recovery recently, especially to Pat Derrick. When Pat Derrick last saw me, I was suffering from sore joints and all strange, peculiar grumblies. Well, Pat, it's discovered I can't absorb thiamine, which is vitamin B1, in my gut or something like that. Well, there's something in the body or something. You know, I knew there was something going on with myself. You know, runs in the families, but I think it's a West Wales thing, you know. You know, the vitamin B1. And I've cut out a few things out of my diet. I studied it and said, what stops thiamine being absorbed in your gut is coffee, tea, and mine sugar, yeah, and starches. I think it's because we used to eat wild boar so much, pig basically, you know, and these modern bloody inventions like tea and coffee doesn't agree with it. It turns thiamine, you know, we're borderline absorbing it, but I knew all my life, you know. It must have hit me when I started drinking tea. I didn't start drinking tea until about 8. I think that's, yeah. But the other thing I need to give up is, this. I'm in Jamaica today. Yeah. I've got a set amount of pocket money each month. And I'm about to run out. So it could be tomorrow, it could be Friday. I'm going without beer. I don't know about cigarettes though. Well, anyway, I won't be before that as well. So bloody hell. If you see me missing for the next few days, I'm going through cold turkey. Beer and cigarettes. Yeah, I got some money coming in on the 20th, so what's the date today? 7th today. So about 12, 13 days. It reminds you of the time when I joined the RAF, 6 weeks boot camp. And the first 2 weeks, like, you're in the block and you're not, you know, you march around all day and do things. Then you come back in and you bloody scrubbing the bloody whole block and everything. No chance. You're not allowed to go to the bar, the naffy. And I remember one fella, he was from Newcastle, around that area. I think it was around that. Oh my God. Those 2 weeks. I think he was in the Territorial Army before. And he joined the RAF. And he had this red face and he's a bit of a drinker and everything. And what he used to do, and he drove to RAF Swinderby in Lincolnshire, boot training camp for the RAF. And I remember his car, a Rover, and each evening he used to disappear, and he got caught. What he was doing, he was sitting in his car drinking whiskey. Oh, fucking hell, did he have fuck. Anyway, he got through boot camp. He's the one that's seriously needed. Oh, you're fucking sneaky. Drying out type thing. Because that's it, you know, when they recruit people, like, first 2 weeks, they see how they are and, you know, if they're a bit of an alcoholic, they'll go, mandatory drying out, as much as you can say. Oh, it was bloody brilliant. I sailed through boot camp Nothing at all. Didn't even have blisters. I just sailed through it. There's people bloody blisters and everything. Oh, bloody sailed through it. Oh, God. And I was on the list for best recruit. I think I came in about 4th, according to the drill corporal. Hey, workload. He's a Welsh fella, right? I remember once, like, just before we passed out, we had a boozy session, and the corporal came up and said, and I was wearing a woolen jacket, and he goes, "Thomas, is this wool?" "Yes, corporal, 100% wool. Proper Welsh wool." He's from Rhondda. Oh, he fucking hell. I think he, you know, remember Windsor Davies ended off. I think he fucking mauled himself on that, on him, Windsor Davies. Battery Sergeant Williams. Yeah, he's a lovely lad, he was. And our sergeant was all right. Our officer, commanding officer, was good. I remember him well. We were talking about things, or flying or something. I asked, "Was there any chance of us going flying then?" and he said, "Yeah. Oh, hang on, I'll organise something next weekend down in RAF. What's the name of the place? Oh God, near Newark and between Newark and Newcon-Trent and Lincoln. Oh God, I can't remember the place. Anyway, he took us gliding. No, it was on a Thursday night, Thursday evening. Luckily, we did our RF training in June, August 1985. Took us gliding. And within 6 months, I was a solo glider. I was up in the air on my own. Whee! I was down in RAF for Laventon hours later. No, no. No, it was about 3 months later, not 6 months. Anyway, Thiamine. Yeah, so before I joined the RAF for 2 years, I was working as a hospital porter in St David's Psychiatric Hospital in Carmarthen. And they had it, but they had it really bad. It tends to strike people around here when they're in their 30s, 40s, and that's what happened to me. I know it's happening to my brother. I think it's happening to my daughter as well. You know, genetics and all that. But I take piles of thiamine pills. You know, vast amounts above what is recommended daily intake type thing. It's funny it is. And you know, suddenly all my aches and Pat Eric, all my aches. Remember I was complaining about my elbows and everything and all the rest of it? Mostly gone. And my brain, amazing. My brain is working much better. And what else is there? Yeah. But I do sort of, it's left nerve damage, you know. I know. But I know I drink beer, but, you know. But I'm running out my monthly pocket money. I don't get anything until the 20th now. So next day or two, this, so I'm pushing the boat out type of thing. And I do need it. And so I'm going to have a rough little time now, going without beer and cigarettes and see what happens. Whether I'll stick it out, I don't know. The funny thing about this thiamine inability to use thiamine problem one way or the other is I don't fancy the top shelf, as in heavy liquor, but beer, you know, seems to help it. I don't know. It's all about the Krebs cycle, energy into cells and things like that. I don't know where the interference is, you know. I mentioned to several research people online if they want to do a PhD paper on it, investigation, you know, deep blood tests and things like that. But yeah, but my brother's got it bad, I'm sure of it. Yeah. I am worried about him because there's always been something missing, and the same thing with my father, really, and his mother, and the other side of the family, really. So sugar, starch, like potatoes, things like that, tea and coffee, they're the main devils, as well as what happens with alcohol. Well, beer's not so bad, but you know, if you're the spirits, that irritates the gut and prevents you absorbing thiamine. It's all bloody. To tell you the truth, it's taken me about a good 18 months to get this far. But strange it is. I knew there was something wrong with, you know, like, even though all of what I've done and everything, but I know when it really hit me was about because I used to keep fit. I used to go jogging, or running 2 or 3 times a week, and then all of a sudden I had to jog for a mile, turn back. Oh my God, I didn't know what was happening. Anyway, all the best though. Soon enough, my friend Max is on. I better go. Ta-ra. Live and be joyous.